Hello, we're back together, but apart. And we also almost, oh God, nope, other way. Nope, it's not going to work. We're also, we were only a few seconds late, but I was like, oh shoot, we're talking and we should be live. Whoops. How was your nephew's birthday last week?
Oh, it was so much fun. He's 14 now. It's huge.
Wait, no, he's like an adult. I don't approve of this message.
He's already like 5'8" or 5'9". 14.
I mean, the last time I saw him, he literally picked me up and gave me a hug, which is a great sign.
Yeah. That's fine.
I am liked. So that's always good.
It's all right. When I told him I was pregnant, he tackled me because he was so excited to hug me.
And you're like, this is not what we want to do.
Wait.
Did you do any pre-release events over the weekend?
I attempted to do one of them, and then there was only like 3 of us there. But
that was the Eclipse event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sadness. This is what happens when I'm not home.
So, fun fact. So they're handing out the packs. They gave the first 6 packs to my husband, Joey. He tries to hand them over to Carl, discard Carl. And Carl's like, oh, no, those are your packs. Like, I don't want to take your packs. Joey's like, oh, just like take it and pass it down. He's like, no, it's okay. And then Joey keeps those packs. He hands me 6 packs. I hand them to Carl. Carl's like, oh, okay, fine, I'll take them. I take my 6 packs. The 6 packs that I handed him had the iconic Hades.
Bri, did you learn nothing?
He was like,
nothing from me.
I'm so sorry. I was like, honestly, Carl, if it was literally anybody else, I would probably be a little upset. But I like you too much. I can't even be mad. I'm so excited for you because I like you so much.
Right. But also, Bri, you can't give away your packs.
Yeah, I told Joey, I was like, I need to just start being grateful for whatever I'm handed.
Yeah. That was
but
like you
Deckard an honorary pack, and he opened an epic. So we got 2 epics that we didn't have already. So I'm kind of.
I love that. That's very good. I love
very
that.
On brand.
They're so good to Deckard.
Yeah, very on brand for that store. They love them.
Yes. I was lucky enough to go to an event here in Washington, so I was able to actually open some packs, which made me very happy. It's here somewhere. We've got a good start to the foil collection. Speaking of, hold on. I forgot to show this last week. I said that I got the Costco set, but I didn't show it because I didn't have it. And this time I was like, oh, I'll remember to have it. So this is what the binder looks like. It's very cute.
It is very cute.
And then I, not in my pack from the sealed event, but from the boxes that I bought from the store, I was able to open an Enchanted. That was very pretty. There was a girl opening boxes at the same table as me. She opened 2 Enchanteds and the iconic Katie. And I was like, cool. I'm so happy for you. But also I was genuinely so happy for her because they were like ecstatic.
Oh yeah.
When they opened it. So you could just like, I'm like, oh, that makes my heart happy. I love when people are excited.
Also, it was like, that's whenever Carl opened the iconic, he was like immediately like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, do not apologize. Have your moment, please, before you start apologizing. Yeah. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. Be happy.
Yeah. So it was so funny. She's like grabbed my arm and she's like, and then afterwards she's like, I don't know you. And I touched you. I'm very sorry. And I was like, you're fine. I understood.
Understandable. That's completely understandable. That is the correct response.
Yeah.
Grab something so you know this is real life and this isn't a dream.
But the event I went to was so cute. So first of all, it was a Trove sealed event, which I was like, oh, this is so cool. Extra packs, 8 packs instead of 6 packs. However, it was very hard to pick 40 cards out of 8 packs because
With just the 60, with the 40 with just the 6.
right.
Actually.
So that was interesting to like have to build from like a bigger pool, and you like internally you're like, oh, this is great. It'll be easier to build because that's how I went into it thinking, but it made it harder because you were like it was hard to pick like those cards that you were like in between.
Yep.
But the store I went to, it was Cole Street Gaming Vault, I think was the name of it. And Enchanted Kim can correct me at some point if that is incorrect, because that was who recommended the store, and it was wonderful. For all of their release events, they had a full meal. There were like cute themed drinks. The decorations were on point. It was very fun. And it was like a huge crowd. There were a couple of game dev for the game that were there at the event. And of course, round one, I paired into one and they absolutely kicked my butt.
Checks out.
Like royally kicked my butt.
Checks out. You've been traveling a lot. Have you opened product aside from?
No. It's all at home. It pretty much all gets delivered on Friday.
Ooh. I have opened one case, and that's it. Because we're going to PAX Unplugged, and we're being responsible human beings.
As I pretty consistently say, I don't tell what I open. So there is a number of packages at home when I get home that I will open, and I probably will open on stream. That's my plan, is to do a stream probably Saturday or Sunday and open. I also got a bunch of my family sent me troves for my birthday, so that's exciting. Oh. Exactly. See, Kirby is correct. A lady never tells.
I'm not a lady. I opened one case and got 3 Enchanteds. I was stoked.
That's insane. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, we were opening it up. We got the first one. It was Goliath. We opened Goliath. The oh my gosh, the Emerald song. Malicious, Mean, and Scary, and Spooky.
Melissa, Mean, and Scary.
Yeah, Melissa, Mean, and Scary.
I opened the Sword of Hercules.
Ooh.
Which the art on that is gorgeous.
All of the art on these seem to like be insane, and like the details and the foiling that they did on them, I love.
Apparently, I have like I have a card that is flocking to me, and that is the Epic Kristoff. I've already opened 4 of them.
That's me with Webby. We've opened 3 Webbies.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And then that and Goliath. I've opened a lot of Goliaths. I want to say I'm at like 6 total Goliaths out of the case, and then a sealed event. That's
not bad.
I'm like, yeah. Enchanted Kim.
Speaking of Enchanted Kim, it was Cole Street Gaming Vault, right? I just want to make sure I name dropped them correctly and not incorrectly.
Oh,
she'll confirm shortly. And oh wait, there we go. Yes. So Cole Street Game Vault. It was very fun. It's a very cute little store, and it's also in a really cute area. So if you're ever in the Seattle, Washington area, highly recommend.
Oh.
All right. Let's get to this weekend. there were lots of there were 2 events. I shouldn't say there were lots of events. There were obviously lots of really pre-release events, but there were also a couple big events. So we had an event here in the States, which was at, if I can hold, please, maybe. I'm not on my normal computer, so it's an adventure.
You don't have
Sharp Gaming. Exactly. I don't have 3 screens. I have 1.5. So this was the first place deck for that event. It was, I think, pretty good. It is a Sapphire Steel deck.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this build? And how do you think it, like, what's your favorite additions to like this deck?
Honestly, the Headless Horseman goes hard, and the Goliath. I feel like I solely tried it just because I've opened so many Goliaths. I was like, Goliath is calling to me. What's a deck that has him in it? Oh, this one just spawned. I'm gonna try. But also,
what do you think?
Whatever she can pop off is so good.
I definitely agree. I think that Cinderella is really strong. I think it's a great Sapphire card, just in general.
Especially with you having the Jasmine in there. And this one has the Aurora. I didn't have an Aurora in there, but I probably should have. But I didn't have the Aurora.
We're tiny, but...
yeah. But some iteration of it. I tried Doja Baby. We cannot hear you.
I lied. This is Winnie. She is delightful.
Hi, baby.
All right. That's all. Sorry, I got distracted by the cute dog, the cuteness.
I for sure want more princesses also. I think you could make this, her with the Amber Sapphire princess build, typical in Infinity format. So you could have all of
I think that'd be a really cool build.
They should have a way to play instead of like not Infinity or core constructed, where it's just like these are solely for people that want to play theme decks. Where it might not be there yet, but they're all on a level playing field.
We'll go back to like the meta decks in a second, but I will call out, I think that there are stores that do really cool events. I know Rebecca from Rebecca Quest has talked about her local store does like themed nights. And I really like that. Like, I think that's a really cool way to engage. I mean, you and I both love playing competitively and love practicing like the meta builds, but also we love this game because we love Disney, and it is really fun to build silly decks that are, ooh, I want to build a princess deck. Ooh, I want to build pirates.
Yeah. Also, the team started doing, at least they don't do theme nights, but they'll do like core constructed 1 week, the next week for League it's Infinity, and they flip flop the 2 back and forth leading up to DLCs, since they're gonna have. Since they play and they know that's what they asked the community what they wanted to do, and they asked if they could have a little bit of both, so that way people can practice playing in both formats. So I was like, I do like that they did that. We're getting there.
Yeah, I think that there's like lots of opportunities for wider play. And last week we talked about, while you weren't on, Melissa and I talked about the fact that we're losing out on some of the prizing with the pins going away for stores, and how like that brought a whole audience to local stores to play.
It's like it's Disney pins, so it's like you get a whole other variety of collectors and crazies in for those.
Yeah, exactly.
or another motive for those people to play.
Yeah, there's just like it brings in another group that I feel like people weren't even realizing wanted to play. And when you lose that, it's like, well, why, like, how's it going to, like, what's going to happen now? Are we going to see crowds at stores dwindle because no one is, people would rather just play at home because you can get in 10 games versus 3 games in an evening.
Okay, yeah. So the thing with our locals, I feel like we have so many options for people to play at around us. There's so many different things that we could do. I feel like if enough people were interested in it, we could probably get a store around us to do those things. It's just finding the people in the market for it.
Yeah, it's so rough because I feel like we almost oversaturate ourselves because there's leagues every single night and multiple leagues every single night, which, hey, good problem to have.
It's just like if they don't have a reason for league, especially with there being, if they do come out with an official online platform, league is they have to have something to motivate people to actually go and play, because there are ways people can stream games and play over the camera, like the ICL or what have you, other ways that shall not be named. So there already is like a slight competition to it, but if they did a legitimate online platform for it, they're going to have something to motivate people to actually go to the local game stores, or it's going to fall out of local game stores and they're not going to want to carry product if they can't get people in to play it. Because that's the majority of their selling their stuff is going to be the people that go to their locals.
Absolutely. All right, let's pull these deck lists back up. So for Sharp, obviously, first place, went over this one. Second place.
Ugh.
These. Okay, tell us how you really feel, Bri.
This deck actively gives me a headache trying to play against it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't have. I'm like, my brain does not compute. I need a deck of solely Ursula just to rip everything out of your hand.
You are wrong. Yeah, this deck is, I think, going to be terror this set.
It's still going to be a problem. It was a problem last set. It just got worse.
I think, obviously, Spooky Sight and Malicious, Mean, and Scary are great additions to this deck. Cinderella, no-brainer.
Yeah. It just got it was already good and it just got even better.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, I think the cards that were added here, I can't think of like what else I would add to this build.
No, that's exactly the cards that this build wanted. It's like it fits perfectly into the play style.
And then we have an updated Amethyst Steel list, which I am very excited to try out. I think this deck also just got better.
Hades is so good.
I have not tested at all with these cards, so I really am excited to, and I feel bad that I haven't, besides my sealed event, basically played with any of these cards.
It's like a Ruby Amethyst build we have at the moment that we've been tweaking, but it's very fun.
Yeah. Also, the other thing, and I'll pop over to the fourth place deck. This is an Amethyst, Amber Emerald list. And we got Stitch coming back, Circle of Life. The Mowgli is a very good card.
I wonder how many times they were actually able to play the Stitch Surfer, because I feel like for me, that's 4 of the Stitch Surfer specifically is a lot.
I think they're looking to use Circle of Life to get it out.
I'm not confident
And
enough. I would say 3 max for me, but I would be scared.
it's inkable, so it doesn't feel bad playing 4 of.
There's
Um,
let's see, 4,
this
8.
this deck looks fun.
I don't even remember what that scar does.
It has ward. This is where my old lady eyes are like, it's far away from where I'm sitting right now, and I can't read what it
Whenever
does. So it
one
has
of your characters challenges a damaged character, you can draw a card.
draw
Okay.
cards. There you go.
Ugh.
Yes, we did, and we will definitely be talking about that shortly. So I think the one cool thing before we dive into the next event that I was excited to see, and I think this is pretty common for the first event, but it feels like all 4 of those decks are super like competitive, not like a fluke. They ran into the right field. All those decks seem super competitive, and it's cool because 4 completely different decks.
Yeah. Also, no blurple, which was surprising.
Mm-hmm. I think
it was like what 40% almost of the
right
of the DLC.
And let me take a look. I don't remember what the percentage was for the Sharp event, what the meta breakdown was. So it looks like they have all their decks list in ink decks. So this is going to be like a full meta. 19% was Sapphire Emerald, 19% was Amethyst Steel, and then 17% was Steel Sapphire, and 12% was Aggro Steel Amber. So only 8% was Blurple. So a huge drop off there.
Yeah.
And I think that makes sense. I think we'll see it go back up a little, but
also, there's so many new cards that people were excited about that people probably just like, I want to play something different.
Yeah, I think people were tired.
This set, it's just other decks also got better, but it was a fairly even, pretty spread though, like 19, 19, 17, like not really that big of a huge of a gap between any. There's not like a single, which is nice to see because usually it's like, oh, Ruby Sapphire is 50%.
We are not Ruby Sapphire fans.
That's why I loved Daisy so much, because she was anti-Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah, that's fair.
You had all items, so now they're gone. Goodbye. Triple Daisy.
And I will pull up shortly the deck list for the Dutch Open, which was a CCQ in Europe. But one thing that I thought was really cool is typically with European and North America events, we see
completely different.
Pretty different metas. I wouldn't say
not completely different, but like it's the shift. You can see it.
You can see the like difference in play style, I feel like. And this time,
again,
we'll see a trend. So this was the first place deck. It was a Sapphire Emerald deck. Very similar build.
I put this list solely for Max Goof.
Yeah.
I just like that card.
Then which I think Max Goof is really good in this build. This feels like a very smart addition. And I think that's like the biggest variant we see from the two events in this list. And then we did get a Blurple list out of here. So obviously still a strong deck. Any thoughts on the addition of some of these cards?
See, that Hades is killer. And then got the new Ursula in there. I can't. What does she do again? I played so many of her and I can't remember. +1 lore and evasive. Whenever she's boosted, she's absolutely bananas and sealed. Like,
okay.
I
feel like
3 of her in sealed, and I put all 3 of them on my deck.
That's smart. I felt like all of the why am I drawing a blank? Not glimmers? No. What are they called? Whispers. Thank you. I was like, wait a minute. That's not the right word I want right now. All the whispers were busted and sealed.
They were all so good. It made it where it was just like absolutely insane. If you had a whispered and seal, you had to play it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Woodchuck,
yeah, I mean,
very good. I mean, Hades, I like the Hades. I don't know how necessarily one of, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, I don't know if it fits perfectly with the play style of the deck, but I mean, one of, I think is respectable. That's enough to say I respect this card. It's good. I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna break on it. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then rude. This deck looks great. This is also a Frank build, so that's why you see lots of one-off cards.
Devon. I like her solely because the card art is sick.
Oh, the card art is beautiful.
All the cards set, they do so much and they look so good. I'm like, man.
I would agree with that completely.
The only thing we were talking to Carl about it over the weekend, and he said he even told Steve Horner this because Carl's one of the people that play tested the game. So he kicked my butt. But super nice guy, love him to death. Super sweet. But he was saying how he thought they should have switched the Fabled and the Whisper set releases. Since this one is so heavy loaded, they should have released this one first and then Fabled with all the reprints after this. And I was like, okay, like that makes sense. And like he was explaining his thought process. And then now after he said it, my brain's like, they should have done this. It would have been better. Give me more time to figure out all these new cards and things. And then do a reprint. And then it's just, okay, let my brain catch up. We love Carl.
We're on again. Sorry. I had my mic off.
We got another whisper in here. Cheshire Cat.
That card's real good.
Moving damage. That's that one. Okay. I was like, I couldn't remember which one was. Yeah. Yeah. That he, especially in sealed, broken. Like in sealed, I was playing Carl on it. He had it. And he had 2 of them out, I think. And I was just like, well, I can't do anything. Like, because my build was I have a bunch of stuff that can deal damage and then remove things or bounce them back to your hand if they have damage. But if you could just move the damage off of them, it doesn't do anything. I was like, oh no. One hit the field, and I was like, oh, that's a problem. Second one hit. Let's just go there.
Yeah.
Like, oh no. Tink. This looks almost the exact same as Sharp.
I think it's pretty close to the same list.
I was like, I think it's like a number variance for maybe like 1 card difference because Namari's on the top row and it was on the bottom row on the other list. So I'm thinking maybe there's like 1 card difference in here that I'm just not remembering or seeing. But I mean, all these cards are so good. The only thing is Mulan at 2, I agree with, because sometimes she's just like not the card you want to get. Like most of the time, whenever I have her, I feel like I don't want to play her because this deck just has so many good cards. Where you're just like, I don't really want to discard something.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair. And I'm interested
for something. I don't want her.
I also feel like something in this deck to bring back cards from the discard would be real good.
Oh yeah. That would be crazy good. Could you imagine?
All right. And then that is our last deck list. But my favorite news from today, pre-release packs. This is going to be amazing. Also, can we take a look at that Buzz and Woody art?
I hate that they blurred out the 2 art down on the 2 packs. It's like, I can't stop staring at it. I hate that.
I know. I want to know what it is. What are you blurring out?
Also, if you're gonna blur it out, just make it like a completely different color. Like, make it obvious that you're keeping a secret. Don't like make it look like you are being like, oh, there's nothing here. Just look away, look away. Like, no, I'm already staring at it. Just make it purple.
I want to be clear. This is the official picture from.
Oh, I know. I've seen it. It's been driving me nuts. Like, yeah. I hate it. I'm like, I feel like they're probably like, oh, we're gonna keep the art a secret or something for something that they don't want people to know it's gonna be in there. Something it might make sense later once we know what it is. But until then, you're making my eye twitch. Stop this.
Yeah. So for these, they will come with. It will start with Wilds Unknown, and the pre-release pack will be. $39.99 is what the MSRP will be. It'll be 6 booster packs, 1 promo card, and there will be 6, one of each ink type, which also leads me to, I'm curious. I feel like we're going to have it will be another set where we don't see dual ink cards, but maybe I'm wrong. That's just me speculating. A cardboard deck box, 4 dice with a Lorcana icon on one side, which prompted a discussion. Do we like dice that have icons instead of numbers, like an icon in place of a number?
I get confused on it, but I mean,
that was basically the consensus.
Like, it confuses me, but I mean, it's your dice. You remember what it is. Like, I'm gonna have to solely trust you. It depends on how much faith I have in the person I'm playing against, I guess. Like, what is that? A 1
or
6 or
6? Yeah, it is the 6. I zoomed in on the photo, and it's the 6 that is the symbol. And then there will be 1 special set specific item. Who knows what that is? It sounds like from the picture, it's going to be a postcard.
See, Goblin Brain says buy, need. Goblin Brain says want secret special. Goblin Brain special, I need it.
That's also my concern. There are 6 promos. There are 3 random postcards, according to this image. Do I need like a zillion of these to get all of the promos?
Goblin Brain.
I hate that.
We're gonna have to do a bajillion.
I hate that for my wallet. My wallet is sad.
Well, I thought we spend more money on things. Maybe they can afford more DLCs next
year. maybe. Good point. You bring up a solid point there.
Sore subject, but you know.
Yeah, that's very, very valid. Okay, I'm gonna pull up
the meta pad on my chair currently.
You have what?
I have a heating pad from whenever I hurt my back. It still hurts.
That sounds delightful.
Old lady.
Oh, I was told I was fine in the chat.
I have my knitted blanket. She is fine because she's gonna go to the field event every night. A week of release.
All right, I was pulling up the meta breakdown for Europe. So for the those are not the right links. That's the link we need. Okay, so for the CCQ, this is only going to be, it's not a full breakdown, so I can't adequately. They don't have all the list in InkDeck, so it doesn't give a full breakdown. But of the list they have, it looks like there were 28% were steel sapphire and 19 were sapphire emeralds. So not crazy different than the breakdown on our end. And then for it looks like it was heavy amethyst steel because they have the challengers and evasive lists broken out as two separate, and that made up 29% of the decks that they have in online that were submitted.
That's fair. Also, C Dembski won, whoever that is. More money spent on packs, less money spent on at Disney World / Disneyland. No. Girl math. That's not how it works.
No, they're two separate budgets.
Disney World, Disneyland money is its own.
That's a separate bucket. That's a travel bucket.
Especially because we're going to Disney Japan. So
right.
Money does not exist.
Yeah.
Also, it's cheaper there, so therefore we're gonna get to do more stuff because it's less American dollars.
Man, I was watching videos. Okay, so backstory: Bri and I, along with a bunch of other people, are going to Japan around the same time next year. So there will likely be some weeks that we might not stream later next year, or maybe we'll stream from Japan.
It'll be who knows what time there, but who knows what
my guess. I like Kirby. It's a business expense.
Exactly. We want to get that ticket to get sent to Italy like Rebecca did. We can't stop. Can't stop.
Yeah. But I was watching videos about Japan and about Disney Tokyo and
same.
The headbands, the ears, the Mickey ears are so much cheaper there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I guess I don't have to pack
Yara for less than $100.
Oh, okay. So that was okay. I thought that was just like completely off the cuff. I didn't know that was actually a thing we could do there. Great. Love that. We'll do that.
No, I saw a video on it. It was in the TikTok chat also. That's just
okay.
Was allowed. I sent it there with like 15 messages. Didn't get a response from you or Marion. So then I went to the other one. I was like, okay, listen, this is important. All
right, I'll look at that after we're done tonight.
I also sent the videos of where it's at. In New Orleans.
Wonderful.
It's like on glass, and like you get to pick your base of like the metal, and they do it and they make it all for you. It's like a whole experience. I was like, oh, I need it.
That sounds very fun.
Catch me with my Disney tiara.
What other things happened this week? Because we went through my list and we're only 20 minutes. We still have 20 minutes to chat.
All the things.
What are you playing this set?
Oh, there's a tournament this weekend. I'm playing.
There's a tournament this weekend, and wait, I forgot a very important thing.
Oh no.
Where do we get to go? Because we got tickets on Monday.
Oh yeah, we're going to Richmond.
You can find both of us in Richmond.
Both of us at the same place at the same time. It's like unheard of between October and like January 1st.
Yeah, pretty much. So I was really excited. I was able to secure Bri and I got a competitor badge and I got a attendee badge for Bri.
So we can get two perspectives. We can get competitor perspective, and then we can get side events perspective and compare notes.
Exactly. And I'm working on my restaurant list.
Restaurant list, and we need a Airbnb or hotel or something, somewhere to stay.
Oh, we have that already.
Okay, good.
Yeah, don't worry.
Keeping me together.
I'll send you. Yeah, you're good. You have a place to live while we're there.
It's like, I should probably figure that out. I was like, Courtney probably will figure something out, and I'll just say I want to do that. Like when we went to LCQ last year, and it was just like, yeah, we're just gonna go to the Airbnb. I was like, I'm just gonna share a room with Courtney.
It was great. It was a great sleepover.
Said I didn't cry and crawl into bed with you for missing my son, so that was a bonus. Didn't miss him so much and have a breakdown.
I was honestly surprised that you didn't.
Yeah, we were all surprised. I think everyone was. I didn't cry the whole weekend. And now he's fixing to be 2 in January, and we just now got our first sickness, and he's into the mommy, and has been very attached and wanting someone to hold him. And I'm like, oh, poor baby. Oh, my poor baby. But we are doing a tournament this weekend. It's in Fort Worth. Let me see. Let me pull it up.
Isn't it in Dallas?
It's in Fort Worth because it's at Kay Bailey Hutchison something.
I don't know why I thought it was in Dallas this weekend.
That's not it. Let me see what's in here.
Yeah, that's in Dallas.
We're playing a tournament this weekend.
I'm gonna make sure Bri goes to the correct location.
I say I had the stuff saved for it, but now I can't find it.
Bri's going to.
Oh yeah, Lorcana 5 Dallas. It literally says Dallas in the name. 5K. Yeah, Collectors Expo. That's what it's for. As I'm looking at my phone, I found it. So it'll be in Dallas. That's where I'll be, not Fort Worth, Dallas.
And I think, is it JDZ commentating for it?
Possibly. I don't know. If he is, I'll go annoy him. But I will for sure be there. It is our anniversary weekend because our anniversary is today. So,
speaking of, yes, thank you for spending your anniversary with your wife.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry, Joey.
I am wearing my wedding ring today, though.
Oh,
I don't usually. Hey. I usually take it off. I feel like I'm not putting my ring on anymore. It scratches because the dagger shape of it.
The daggers, yes.
Yeah. So like, but I am wearing my wedding ring.
I love Mary. It is literally like smack dab in the center of Dallas.
I definitely. Will Rogers is the one in Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
I got it back. I was like, no, it's like downtown Fort Worth. Like it's right there. It's right by your house, Courtney. Duh.
I was like, no, because I would have been. So the background is obviously everybody knows I've been out of town. And I was like, I'm not doing anything this weekend. And that event only got announced a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it seemed very last minute.
So like everybody was talking about like, are we going? Are we not going? What's the plan? A bunch of people from our team are going, but I was like, I am absolutely not going. You will not find me leaving my house this weekend.
Home like the night before.
Yeah, I fly home Friday finally.
Yeah, no, that's melt into the couch and cuddle with the dogs weekend.
Yes, that is the plan.
But if JDZ is there doing commentating, I don't know because this doesn't say anything about it. In the photo I have of the event, not the actual event.
I don't know if I'm making that up, but I swear I thought, which I was trying to find while we were talking, that I thought he might be here for it.
Are we also going to have to buy tickets for the event, or is like the ticket for the thing?
You get it. The ticket is included. Yes, I know we've had those issues before for Fort Worth events, Dallas Fort Worth events at cons.
Yeah, it's super frustrating to get there and then be like, oh yeah, haha, You also are doing this. It doesn't say anything about JDZ being there. So I'm going to say probably not because I feel like they would have had that up top.
Yeah, hold on. Let me, because I thought it was actually in like the DFW Discord that they posted it. Because I swear I didn't make this up, and now I need to just prove to myself that I didn't make it up. All right, event chat.
Yes, there is a DFW Discord.
Yes. Okay. JDZ will be there.
Oh,
and is casting the event.
Sweet.
So if anyone wants to tune in, you can tune in and watch the event and watch Bri kick some butt.
Hopefully. So depends on if we can get somebody to watch Deckard, if both of us are going to play or if it's just going to be one of us. Got a PD at the moment. I have to figure that out. If I have figured it out, I mean, I just have to go through my Rolodex of babysitters and wake my way down the list. But
yes, I will say Auntie Courtney is off duty.
Yeah. Auntie Courtney is on reset.
Auntie Courtney needs to rebuild her auntie skills after 2 weeks of being on.
Yeah. Need to recharge. But so JDC will be here. I don't know if anyone else that we know is going to be coming in for it.
I don't think anyone else is. I know that there's a pretty big tournament on the East Coast. TFM is hosting I had it up for last week's show. They're hosting a big event. So Friday they're doing a sealed event. Saturday they're doing, I think it's a 3K and scalable, and then I think Sunday is an infinity format, if I'm not mistaken.
And then I know Charlie's is having a CCQ. Is that this weekend or is that a different weekend?
No, that's a different weekend because I know.
Look, there is a CCQ happening this weekend. I just don't remember where.
Let's go to the interwebs. Guys, we're really doing this live today.
We're rolling with it.
I'm going to sneeze in a second.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry for anyone's eardrums.
It wasn't loud.
Okay, good. I was very fearful that it was going to be. All right. Wait, I can find this quickly because I have things bookmarked. Sometimes I forget that I try to make my life easy. Okay. All right. So we have no CCQs this weekend in the US. In Europe, though, we have one in Spain. Yep. So there's a Spain CCQ this weekend, but no US.
Okay.
Also, I'm being yelled at in so many chats right now. I don't know why I'm being tagged.
All of the things. I've gotten all of the things. My phone is like buzzing on here and I have it set up. I have a lovely setup with a box. And so I'm like trying to make it right. Phone isn't just like buzzing on the box where you just hear it on the microphone.
I am very tempted to share the photo you sent me of your setup because it was pretty funny.
Listen, it's working. It's got the right angle.
It is.
Lighting. I don't have the light reflecting in my glasses so you can actually see my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It looks
funky,
but it's working.
I have no notes for the end product, but if you could see the in front of the camera product, it's pretty funny.
Especially, I was like, oh, I should take a picture where you can see like the whole heating pad and blanket I have also set up for me.
And I'm over here just straight up crisscross applesauce on the floor in the corner of the living room, which, once again, if you heard babies crying, if you heard dogs, if you heard anything throughout this stream, we're just trying to make sure we show up every Wednesday.
Yeah. So we're here. We're doing it. This is life. It's authenticity, baby.
Yep.
And for once,
sometimes that's what. This is very true. Speaking of, right before we started going live, the giveaway ended, which means tomorrow I'll pick the winner for my lovely birthday giveaway of a Mulan.
Woohoo! All the giveaways.
So, I'm very excited. I appreciate everybody that entered. We loved all the reposts and sharing that you guys did. So hopefully it also meant that a few people that... Pardon?
I feel like we need to do more giveaways.
I know. It's fun. I like it. But hopefully it also shared us with a few people that didn't know we existed yet. And that if this is your first time tuning in or you're watching the show after the fact, you get to kind of hang out with us and see the vibes. We normally are a little more professional than this, but not by much.
A little bit. Usually we have a little bit more of our lives together and we're not so dazed and confused.
But it's that time of year.
And you're traveling. I have a sick kid. Life is hitting us.
But we're here and having fun. Do you have any ideas of what you want to play this weekend?
I think I really like the Ruby Amethyst that we got going on because I like Ruby Amethyst and I feel like it's back to being decent again. But I can't decide if I want to do that or if I just should stick with this Sapphire Steel build that I've been messing with.
That's fair. I think. I don't actually know where we're going this set for myself.
There's options. There's a lot of options.
There's so many options. I think once I open all of my product this weekend, I'll have a better feel of it because I will have more time with it.
More of
whatever I open more of, maybe there'll be some good shiny Enchanted that we'll have to play. Sometimes that does guide my life choices.
The question is, are you going to play the iconics that you open?
I think that will sit with Elsa.
That's fair.
That will be
there is
a limit. Mainly because so I think we've talked about this before and obviously with some of the stuff after Milwaukee and how why can't I think of his name? One of the players had a bunch of his foils and Enchanteds taken out of his deck. Yes, thank you, DKP. Like I said, my brain is fried. So I feel like it would be very unlikely that I would pull multiple of the same iconics.
That's fair.
I don't want to jinx that. So we're just gonna say it.
Play it and have to spend $3,000 getting a full play set.
Exactly. So similarly, I would play Elsa's if our friend let me borrow his Elsa's that he has already played with. I just won't play my Elsa because I only have one of them. We have a friend that has 4 Elsas.
My favorite was that they were in his bulk.
Oh, actually, that's a great story. So for our friend's birthday, his cards were a disaster. And I said, for your birthday, I will organize your cards. He delivered all of his bulk to me. And it was basically everything but his Enchanteds. And so I organized everything. It took a hot minute, but I got it all done. And I'm going through, there was like one binder that I had that I was putting play sets into. And I'm flipping through it and I see at the end there are cards in there. And I'm like, oh, okay. 4 Elsas just chilling in the back of this binder. And he's like, oh, hey, I forgot. I haven't been able to find those. So I'm glad you found those. And I'm like, excuse me? You just couldn't find them? And that was. But I guess when you have 4, you're not as attached to them.
Men.
Yeah. So
our friends.
If I get to play those, I would absolutely play Elsa's. I just won't play mine because I only have one.
That's fair. Been told that the high players that all do really well will notice if there's foil, non-foil, and like pay attention to like what type of cards they are. And if
we have had that drilled into our brains that it's either all or none.
Yep. I went for the none.
I went for the all.
Both ends of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
both. So we'll pick. I have to go through and basically pull all the comments from all of the post and then pull all the shares, because if you shared it on your story, you get an extra entry, and then I'll put that into a magical drawing thing on the internet and have it pick a winner for us.
The magical spinner, or are you going to do a duck race like what Liz does for?
I mean, the duck race is great, but I don't know if there would be too many like entries for a duck race. It would be a lot of ducks.
A lot of ducks all just going. No one can see whose duck is where.
Let me look at I'll look at the post right now. Because this is not like a.
This is public knowledge.
I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, it is winter. Okay, so there are 170 comments on this, so over 170 entries, almost 200 probably.
Yeah, because we also have the shares and all of the things.
So it'll be fun. I'm excited.
It would be a chaotic duck race.
It would be. But I'm really excited. I secretly hope that it goes to somebody who wasn't in Milwaukee, because I would love to give somebody the opportunity that didn't like even have a chance to get a Mulan to get it. But also, I'm just excited for whoever gets it.
It's very exciting. I'm glad that they changed the ticket structure for Richmond.
Me too. Actually, all the things that I forgot to put on our agenda, I was just not thinking about. I thought that would happen like ages ago. That's why. It feels like it was ages ago.
It feels like it was ages ago. It felt like we talked about it, and then like literally like right after that, they're like, "We fixed it."
Well, it was
to us specifically, and they're like, "Okay, Chloe and Bri, like Courtney and Bri, we're gonna fix it just for y'all. Like y'all complain, we'll do it now."
Yeah, we literally last week we're talking, Melissa and I, on the show about like the flaws essentially, and how like she didn't get a Simba, even though like she tied the record for like the last person that got one.
Mm-hmm.
And like then we're talking about the prize wall, and then the next day
announced that now that she should be getting one.
She will be, like, that's what they announced it the next day. So I'm really excited for that, because I basically last week I was saying like, if you like, it was hard for me to recommend somebody to go as an attendee because I felt like it wouldn't be as good of an experience as it was last year. But now that they changed a lot of like the prize structure, also how they're doing side events and giving tickets at the side event versus you then have to go stand in a line, which I repeatedly kept saying, this is Disney. I want my fast pass line. Where do I give money for the fast pass line? So I'm very excited that they adjusted that, because I think that's going to make just for a much better experience for all the players and everyone attending.
I've just decided that they watched Enchanted Chatter and they were like, okay, we're going to listen to what these people have to say. And they've complained about it for 2 weeks. So we're going to fix it now for them solely. Because they're correct.
Yeah.
Not that everyone was upset about it and lots of people were voicing concerns. It was us specifically.
It was us. Totally. Just us.
You're welcome.
I wonder if I can figure out, we're very unhinged this week, and we don't have a ton of people, but I know that there are a few people streaming tonight. So I wonder if I can figure out how to raid.
Ooh, let's figure it out. We can figure it out together. And by us figure it out together, I mean you can do it and I will support you. And say go for you go.
I love that you're like, you can actually figure it out. Usually I have this. What'd you say?
I feel like there's probably just a button you can click. Like, raid.
I would think so. Nope. But when you're getting too many things. Oh, wait, no, that's the button. Stream manager. That's what I want. Can we figure it out?
Yes.
Oh God, people are, and I'm not paying attention to chat. I'm just here for support.
Oh.
Yay. I love it.
We're figuring it out.
Nope, that's the share button.
You look on like actual Twitch and not on the streaming thing that we do it through.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. It's on the Twitch app, on the stream manager, but who knows? Not me, because I don't know how to do it right now. And I'm too lazy to figure it out.
That's fair.
So everybody go pick another stream to watch and do it on your own.
Well, Melissa's live on TFM Dan.
Yeah, that would be my vote for.
If you want to watch CL, Wonderland is live. And various other people are also streaming game.
And thank you for everybody hanging in with our unhinged and slightly agenda light week this week. We will be back and better next week. And
next week we'll have a tournament recap. So that will help with content also.
Absolutely. Oh, you're so sweet.
Stay tuned for photos. Did you get your before we said you got your? It should have been there. We need to have Kirby on one week.
We do. Kirby, you've got to be on one week. Yes. Woohoo.
Good.
All right. Wonderful. We love you all. Goodbye. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Goodbye.